Tears might be coming out of my eyes, but I'm not like crying. It's just my natural body response. My teeth are spicy.
My nose is running and my face is kind of sweating right now.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Madison Wuu, and you're watching Hot Ones, Episode 1, presented to you by the Veritas Shield. It's a show with hot questions and even hotter nuggets. Today we're joined by Siena Urquiza, Sara Green, and Krider. Welcome to the show, guys, and thank you so much for coming. First and foremost, how do you feel about this interview? Are you ready for what's coming?
No. I don't know, I'm a little bit scared just because I'm not very good. I'm not very good with spicy foods, as you know, I would presume that I should be, considering I'm literally Colombian and Mexican. It's okay, we'll find out.
Yeah. I'm sure you can judge how my spice tolerance.
She really just started eating the Trader Joe's.
Yes, because I started my spice journey with the chili lime Takis from Trader Joe's last week.
Brave.
I cannot eat hot Cheetos. I cannot eat Takis. I think this is gonna be really fun for you and not fun for me. So
yeah. Personally, I'm really excited.
I would say I have a pretty good spice tolerance. I'm Mexican and Korean, so I eat a lot of spicy food. I think I'm gonna crush it. I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm gonna join them as well, but I don't really have a good spice tolerance, so we'll see how it goes. But how this is going to work, so we have 5 chicken nuggets that we're each going to eat and 5 different sauces. And with each chicken nugget we're gonna try a different sauce, and it's gonna get spicier and spicier. So let's go ahead and try our first nugget, guys.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of spicy. I'm feeling it.
Julia, you're dipping it.
But I'm gonna go for another bite. Wait, it's good.
I would say maybe a 1 on spiciness. Like I still feel a little spicy.
I feel a little tear in my eye.
Okay, starting off, can you guys retell the funniest moment you've had in journalism class?
First thing I think of is, this is one of those stories that's not funny unless you were there. But once we were on at Zoom, like planning at the beginning of the year, and Siena was like dog sitting at this house, and she's on the Zoom. We're all unmuted because we're like bouncing ideas off of each other. And our moderator, Mr. Tursik, was there. And from Siena's end of the microphone, the loudest bark comes, except she like clipped her microphone at like a weird time, so it was like
It's like blasted the speakers. But I think it was funny because you guys thought that like I made that noise, like I barked.
I thought that it was Siena like yelling. And so I was laughing so hard, I had to like duck off camera for like 2 minutes.
And like Siena,
was so funny.
she like muted herself to go check on the dog or whatever, and she just left, and me and Julia were left there, like we were like,
No, I was down on the floor because I was laughing.
Mr. Tursik had no idea he didn't even register that it had happened. So that was really funny.
He just kept on moving. That was good.
Okay, it's time for round 2.
yeah. That one's
It's kind of sweet, yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think it's just because there's so much on top of the nugget.
I'm dipping mine.
It's like, you guys, this is nothing. I feel like it's more like vinegary than
It's very vinegary.
It is. So, who do you admire the most out of all the former students who you worked with in journalism, and why?
Oh my goodness, I think for sure
Elegant.
yeah, she was just so amazing. Like everything that she wrote, she could like whip it out in like 10 minutes and it'd be like the most beautiful article that you've ever like read in your entire life. I don't know, I think maybe that was my like underclassmen perspective.
It's pretty bad.
But she was just very wonderful. And I think like her and Claire's, oh my god, it's like on my upper lip. Like on the inside.
For me, it's like in the back of my throat.
Like her and Claire's like co-editor-in-chief thing was just so wonderful because they're both like such amazing people and like really good leaders, I think.
I think also Carissa Joyner, she was so well spoken. I think that she had some really great articles that kind of really showcased like things that she was talking about. Like she had this article about being feminine feminist, and I think that sparked kind of like an inner dialogue for me. But I really liked how thoughtful she was with her article choices.
Yeah, I would say somebody I looked up to a lot was definitely Michelle St. Dennis. I really liked the way that she approached class every day, and she was always like really nice to everyone.
You know what? Also, like Julia Yellen, was that her name?
Oh my
She's
goodness.
so funny.
She is so funny.
Like she would write kind of like
hilarious.
she would obviously have like more serious articles, but she would also have like the most hilarious things. I don't know. She was just
she was just so fantastic at like carrying the humor throughout the whole article.
Yes.
Like sometimes you have like a funny intro and then it kind of like tapers off,
boring.
you know. But I feel like she was just so consistent, and you know, you could always expect both like really thoughtful takes from her, but also have a really fun time reading.
Yeah.
Like I really love her Great Expectations article.
I was in the photo for that.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
But I think also just like the earlier people, especially the people who were like they started the website. Leah Lopez, she had some really great ones. She wrote the article about Timothy Chalamet, which is still one of our top viewed articles. And like consistently, it is in the top 10 of always viewed articles on our website.
like 5 years ago.
Okay, are you guys ready for round 3?
Yes.
I'm actually not.
Oh yeah, that was like I was
Okay, so these are
I had
individual
muffins.
questions.
fun.
But for round 3, my first question is for Siena. So Siena's going to USC next year, and she's a journalism major. So my question for you is, what inspired you to pursue a career in journalism, and what have you learned during your time as a student in journalism that you think is the most valuable?
I think I like started my sophomore year, and I was kind of like mildly a part of the paper. I was like, oh, this is like a fun thing to do, because I'm not very like artistically inclined, even though I like really wish that I was. But I think journalism is like a really good outlet for me to like express not only like my notions, but also like help like I don't know, I guess uplift other voices. And I think like as I've continued on, I've strayed away from like the more like serious aspects of journalism, which are obviously very valuable, but maybe not really my forte. And I'm kind of more into like arts and culture. And Grammy Museum, I'm actually doing music journalism thing over the summer with the Grammy Museum, which is very exciting. So
Very
I think that could be, I don't know, just journalism is such like an important thing in today's society.
Yeah.
And like when I joined, that was when a lot of misinformation was like occurring, especially like with the 2020 elections and everything. And then, I don't know, it's just a very valuable thing, and if I can contribute to it in a very small way, especially if it's like with like arts and other things, it's super important still.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, my next question is for Sarah. This is a little flashback moment. I showed Julia this question already to test your knowledge, but
I'm ready.
do you remember this photo Julia took? What was the topic of your article? I'm putting you on the spot right now.
The inside the mind of a money saver.
It was an avid saver. Inside the mind of an avid saver.
Can you describe a meme caption for this on the spot without it being meme caption? Without it being related to journalism at all?
Julia, phone dropped again. How could she do this?
Oh my goodness! For the camera, I dropped my phone again at the Rose Bowl.
When was that?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it was really awkward. I
Me
almost
when I
cried.
dropped my phone twice. Sorry, that was not.
It's been way more than twice. You good?
Yeah. Nose is running. I kind of like that.
Okay, are you guys ready for round 4?
Yes, always ready.
It's immediately spicy.
Really?
That's delicious. That's really
Okay, my
yummy.
next question is, if you were stranded on a deserted island with only one news source, which one would it be and why?
That's a New York Times. New York Times. I think I would choose both New York Times and Wall Street Journal, but maybe I'll just choose to get stranded on the same island as you.
Yeah, so we could-
New York Times.
That's good.
Because I recently have come to the realization that I'm addicted to Sudoku. I don't think it'd be good if I were to be separated.
It wouldn't be
Have
pretty.
reparations, simply. But I think I choose Wall Street Journal because I like how just how like just the facts, you know? It's very factual. There's like no opinion at all in it. It's just the events. And it's like, this is what this person said, this is what happened. And so I find that really refreshing, and I find like it's a really great way for me to kind of base my own opinion on for events. I feel like for New York Times, it's kind of skews my view a little bit more than Wall Street Journal does, so I'll just get stranded on Siena's Island and I'll take the Wall Street Journal. Thank you.
And I will also choose to be stranded on the same island as these two so that we can all share New York Times and Wall Street Journal.
I feel like I also would like to take the Atlantic because it's
love the
like
Atlantic.
they've got such fun article ideas, and it's not too caught up in like seriousness, and you can just have fun reading the Atlantic on the shore.
The Atlantic is good. I like it. On the shore.
On the shore.
I changed my answer.
Just saw the photo again.
Final nugget?
Final round.
Today, our last sauce will be the famous Mary Sharp's habanero pepper sauce. Hot. Habaneros are pretty spicy.
Is there a habanero on this one?
Oh, let's see. No, but Marie looks very nice.
Journalism and
To our unbiased news sources.
Yes. Okay, wait.
That's
I
very
feel it
spicy.
like in my nose.
That's very, very spicy. I do like the garlic.
it tastes like a salsa.
That is very spicy.
Crying.
What is one trait that you admire about one another and
Sorry, what was that first part of that?
what do you guys admire about one another and something you're gonna miss about being in journalism together?
Shall I start? I don't know. There's just so much. These are like the most amazing people that I've ever met in my entire life. I really admire Julia's like dedication and like skill set, I think. Because once she like finds something that like needs to be done, like she gets it done, and like is very like skilled in like everything that like we need her for. It's so nice. I don't know. And I don't know, I think Sarah's like a very creative person, and that like flows throughout her like whole entire like personality and life, like whether that's like with journalism and your social media manager, hello. Very creative like topics and different things, and as well as like your like musical inclination, just like everything about you is like so like wonderful. Like both of you are just like such crazy, like perfect, amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. I'm gonna go second part.
And what do you guys want to miss about being in journalism?
I don't know how I would like go on without them, because journalism, like a part of it is fun, like most of it's fun because of them.
That's so true.
And
that's how I feel too.
I don't know. It's gonna be difficult.
I really feel that. I feel like for journalism, I'm gonna answer the second part first. I feel like I really sorry, I'm struggling. My nose is running and my face is kind of sweating right now. But not really. I think I'm just really hot. But I feel like I just get so like exhilarated whenever I'm having fun while like getting stuff done, and I totally feel that every time I'm in journalism. Like I'm getting stuff done every single class, and it's so fun, and I love how we have the freedom to like choose whatever we want to do. Like we can make the paper ours. We're not limited by like outside forces or like what like AP structure. I just really like that we can take it wherever direction we want to. And so I'm gonna really miss that, but I'm also just gonna really miss like like today we take this news quiz every we take this news quiz every week on the New York Times. It's on Friday, and apparently King Charles's coronation used a different ingredient in their pot pie.
They gave him pork instead of
lamprey, which is the most terrifying fish you will see in your life. It is disgusting.
Can you like insert a picture of it?
Yes, insert a picture. It's disgusting. It eats blood. It doesn't even taste like
parasitic.
fish. It's parasitic. And also, King Henry the First in like the like 1100s died from eating too much lamprey. Like yes, he ate too much. It's insane.
The funniest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, and it's oh my god. is it's actually it looks prehistoric. It's terrifying. So just like moments where we can like laugh about lamprey instead of crying about it because it's scary. It's like really fun. But I've just had so much fun being managing editor under Siena Urquiza, my editor-in-chief. You are just like so on it. I feel like you always step up to the plate for leadership. And I love your like leadership and your ability to guide us as a group of staff writers. And you are totally in your element, and it's so fun to see you like have fun while like being a leader. And like I love being your manager together.
Thank you.
And Sarah, I love your.
I'm not crying because of
Yeah.
story.
Well, I mean, our Instagram.
I ran out of water.
I mean, our Instagram has never looked better, of course, but I feel like the responsibility you take on is just so much beyond the social media manager. And so I feel like you're so good at giving notes, like editing. You are so good at like finding things to tweak to make something better, but it's not in like, oh my gosh, I messed up, this is horrible way. And I think that that's such a great quality, and both of you guys have that, but I wanted to point it out for you especially.
Thank you, Julia.
Of course.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, no, you
Sorry.
go.
I
I
feel
wasn't
like-
gonna say anything.
I was gonna say something similar to Julia about Julia actually, because I feel like Julia is so good
At like subtly telling you to change something, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It never feels necessary. Like it is such a nice. Like,
She's
like
so nice.
So totally restructure this thing, but like in such a like a
I know,
loving
it's
and
such a
way.
good like whenever like somebody proposes a crazy idea and we're all like Julia, like she figures out how to shut it down like perfect. There's like often happens, but she's really good at corporate speak. And then I would say Siena, well like I don't know what you could say, like girl just has single-handedly done the paper.
She's literally like perfect at her job.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're so right. And like I think something specific, I love the way that Siena can like corral people. Like there will be like so many things that have to get done and I'm like, oh my god, how are we gonna distribute this? But then Siena's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like,
Yeah,
So,
and sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, like, layout weekends. So what we do in the past, we have our print issue. I know many of you guys have seen it, hopefully all, because we work really hard on it. But sometimes we have to stay at school after school on Fridays and then Saturday and Sunday to get all the layout working and like looking good. And in the past, it's been kind of a nightmare and it's been very stressful. And, you know, we've had some bad memories with layout weekend, but like, I enjoyed layout weekend for our health issues so much that I wanted to do it 2 more times. And that would have been crazy junior year.
Yeah.
And that's because of Siena, because
Yes.
she made it just run so smoothly and it was so like process oriented, and I felt like I was totally like, okay, I know what's going on, I know what needs to be done. And that's because of your leadership and your ability to like revamp layout weekend into something that I like actually kind of look forward to. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching right now. You guys were all amazing this year. Honestly, like I don't know what we're gonna do without you guys. It's not gonna be the same, but I'm gonna miss you guys a lot, and the entire staff will.
We're gonna do such an amazing job.
I know. I'm
Honestly, you are
coming
like
back
more than
and, like,
prepared
I know.
for this.
Like,
role,
please,
and I don't know.
Please text me.
Oh my
if you have
goodness.
any questions.
I actually
Please.
it wasn't bad. I feel like the worst was I don't even remember like the third one. I was
yeah,
like,
same. I feel like the second one might have been the worst actually.
Yeah, I think the second
the last one was crazy though.
the
because,
Tabasco?
like the Tabasco was vinegary.
I did too
Yeah.
much. Can I actually take the red hot one?
Yeah, but actually I kind of
know,
like that one
it's
too.
delicious. Okay,
We should eat it when we get
Yeah,
home.
I liked them. I liked them all. It wasn't
I
that bad.
think this one was my favorite.
Oh my goodness.
You sure?
Yes. Yeah, this one was my favorite.
I
The
agree.
Frank's Red Hot. Thank you, Frank. My least favorite one was probably the first one. Cholula? I didn't really like Cholula.
It's not that bad.
I didn't really like the Tapatio. That I actually
like,
kind of liked all of
gums are
them.
hurting.
But this one was good because I liked the hints of garlic.
I
thought that was
this was my
yeah.
favorite. This one.
This one was good, but I'm still feeling repercussions in my mouth. Like my gums are burning.
Yeah, I
So.
can still kind of feel the
And how you
spice.
said your
I would
teeth
say-
were spicy.
My teeth
Yeah.
are like
My teeth are spicy right now.
Someone get me a
Teeth are
toothbrush.
spicy.
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I proved my spice tolerance. Yeah.
Me too. Julia, I feel
very proud.
I'd be like in tears.
I was, but I was hiding it.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.